Shrinking is an awesome show. I say it all the time, and I'm not just saying it because one of the stars of it, Ted McGinley, is here on the Rich Eisen Show. Great to see you, buddy.
Thank you so much. Hey, now.
It is so great. Oh, my God. I mean, how do you keep from laughing half the time when you're doing it?
You know, the great thing about that job is you can laugh.
Right.
You can work it in.
That's happened?
Yeah, for sure. It happens periodically. It is so much fun because you don't know every single one of those characters plays things differently than you read it.
Yeah.
So when we don't rehearse very much, we just sort of do it and then find it as we go.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, we rehearse with the cameras, and Bill Lawrence will come in and say, "That's not funny. Do this. Say that instead. Do this," and then we make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't over rehearse anything, and then it just happens. So when once we kind of get it, then people start playing, and you don't know how it's going to come. It always is different than you think it's going to sound.
And then the scenes with you and Krista Miller, like it's almost every line is perfect, and it's the way you guys deliver it, and it's almost like you're trying to top each other with the lines.
Well,
in a way,
she's
awesome.
So good.
Yeah,
she is so good, and I love that she plays everything. You want to talk unique. You just never know how it's going to come out of it.
Right.
And I think that's exciting. It's fun to play opposite.
Right.
And for some reason, we do have really good chemistry together. And I think, a lot of that is there's a lot of Bill in my character.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah. So a little bit.
And she's his real life
wife.
Right. So maybe that's why there's some chemistry there. And she is, in many ways, because I watched the show with my wife, Susie, she is Susie's spirit animal in many ways.
She's a lot of women's spirit animal. Because she just says it. She puts it right out there.
Does Susie, does that match Susie's tracks?
Will Susie just tell it like it is?
Yes, from this chair when I'm not in it, hosting the show with these guys. That's where they're all laughing and then awkwardly silent at the same time.
I don't want to get a text
I love it. Ted McGinley is here on the Rich Eisen Show. Our radio audience just returned. We just showed a clip of season 3 of Shrinking, which just premiered on Apple TV last night. It is an outstanding program. It is worth every single second of your time. And Ted McGinley is back here on the Rich Eisen Show in support. You came here when season 2 was out, and season 4 just got greenlit too, right?
Yeah, so I'd like to come back tomorrow. Talk about 4.
You're here, welcome anytime. And before we get into everything else, just more on this show. I told this to you back stage, if you will, before you came out here. My wife and I, we watch the show, and we wake up happier the next day. We really do. And there's so many things that you want to watch before you go to sleep. You can binge watch, you can whatever. And sometimes, it's tough to get to sleep after it. Like, you watch the wrong thing before going to sleep. But we genuinely wake up happier because of this program. I truly mean it.
Ted. It feels great to hear that because I'm so proud of this show. I'm so proud to be a part of this show.
Mm-hmm.
It's so high level. The writing is brilliant. None of that is happening by accident. Our staff is the best I've ever been around, and they are the smartest people in the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's, it doesn't, they are very well aware that they want you to be touched and to be emotionally moved in every episode.
Yes.
And it happens. And it is, what an amazing thing to be a part of something where someone could say that we go to bed happier. We wake up happier.
We do, Ted. And the thing I think about a lot watching this show, because you're right about all the emotions, all the feels, is, the famous Jim Valvano speech at the ESPYs about how you should laugh every day, you should cry every day, you should touch grass every day.
Yes.
That's a full day, as he would say. Yeah. And it describes almost every episode of your show, for real.
Could not agree more. And I think that's exactly it. But that is the human experience, right? I mean, that's how it's supposed to be.
Right.
And when we're locked into these giant cities or areas where we can't get out and touch the earth and really experience each other because we're walking with our head down.
Yes.
Sometimes you just have to stop and breathe and touch the earth and get in it. And because there's no escape from pain, from sorrow, from hurt, from joy, from laughter. All of these things happen. Mm-hmm. And this show is just representative of the human experience.
And, in preparation of your appearance here, Susie and I, we binge watched the end of season 2 last night because, I'm also a professional.
I've heard
I need
that.
to be prepared, a lead pipe wielding professional. And, the finale of season 2 is a Thanksgiving Day episode in which every character involved goes around the room and talks about something for which they're thankful. And Harrison Ford's character gets up.
Yes.
And goes on a soliloquy about, he's a gruff character, a gruff guy with a soft center, but has also been diagnosed with Parkinson's. And the speech that he gives is so emotional. And, this just in, he's so great. And I thought to myself while watching all the cutaways of all the characters, I got to ask you, Ted McGinley, what is that like for you sitting there and watching Harrison Ford deliver something like that?
I will tell you 2 very interesting stories about that day.
Please.
One, that speech is a speech that Michael J. Fox gave on Spin City when he discovered that his medication, he had to save it. He couldn't use it for rehearsals and for the show. He had to save it for his life, for his family. And that was sort of Harrison's speech.
You mean in real life?
Yes.
Michael J. Fox
had to give that speech on Spin City.
Huh. To the cast, to the fellow members?
And he was saying, listen, my life, I owe this to my family. I'm not going to, I can feel myself atrophying. I'm going to save you. I'm safe here. So I'm not going to take this medication. I can only take so much because it's the law of diminishing returns.
Jeez.
And so Bill, I think, pulled that from there, and there's a lot of that element in that speech. 2, the day we came in, we were having rehearsal, roughly, and just sort of go over it and say the words. You're not all in yet, and we're trying to market. It's a huge scene. We have so many people. Harrison starts to speak, and every single person, you could hear a pin drop from the furthest crew member out at craft service. I mean, it was amazing, and it stopped, and he couldn't even finish. He just stopped, and we all stopped. We all walked away, waiting for them to come back and light it. Just no one said a word. It was one of those moments, and we knew it was going to be one of those moments. It was. I remember telling Luke and Lukita, the 2 younger kids, I said, "You'll never forget this because these things they're rare."
Yeah.
And when you're in a group scene like this, it was so beautiful.
Oh,
God,
man.
so he was amazing. If Harrison doesn't win after season 3, I don't want to say I'm going to quit, but I'm going to quit. I mean, he's so good.
He's Harrison Ford. Yeah. I know. I asked you about this last time you were here. I'm like, you're okay. Like, you got to catch yourself. I imagine you're going to work. That's
for forever. It was so difficult. The kids get up there, they work with him like it's not a problem. For me, it's like, oh my God, it's Indiana Jones.
It's Han Solo.
But now we've got, because he will put you at ease. He'll come up and tell you a bad joke. He'll hang around you, do something fun. And next thing you know, it's just another actor.
And now Michael J. Fox is on this season playing somebody who suffers from Parkinson's. And, there was a scene in the premiere on last night and just gives you an idea of what's to come for the season.
Michael J. Fox is one of my heroes, honestly. I mean, you're talking about a guy who is living and has been living with Parkinson's for a long time. And when you watch what it takes to go through his life, it's heroic, the things that he's able to pull off and the level that he does. I think he's amazing on this show.
Right.
And when you go and watch Harrison and Michael side by side on set, it's I can't believe I get to just watch it.
Right. And it's
let alone be a part of it.
And it's kind of crazy, again, for people who are might be new to shrinking. It's a hilarious show. I mean, despite what we just mentioned for the last 5 minutes, it is hilarious, but that it really just does. Soup to nuts, run the gamut. Like I could see you're getting misty just sitting here recounting these stories.
Well,
it's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
man.
Michael J. Fox talks about funny, and Harrison's in there and talking about Parkinson's, and Michael J. Fox, you can tell he has it. He says, "What are you in for?" And he says, "Oh, haircut." I mean, that's the kind of, so yes, you're there and then you're somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm here for a haircut. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Again, Shrinking season 3 just started. Season 4 has been greenlit. Catch up if you haven't seen it already. Seasons 1 and 2, and if you have, you know exactly what we've been talking about. So let's go in a different direction here. You said to me backstage, let's tell this story. You did the Rose Parade this year?
Yes.
You and your wife?
Yes.
Part of the Rose Parade?
Yeah, so Shrinking had a float. And by the way, in 1948, my mom was supposed to be on she was one of the princesses. But she got in a car accident the night before.
Oh.
And so she never got to do it.
Okay.
My mom died right before the parade.
Of this year you're talking about? Oh, I'm sorry to hear
15
that.
days before.
Okay.
So
You're doing it.
Got to ride in the parade for my mom.
Yes.
And it poured rain. And I think those were her tears because she wasn't allowed to be on it.
Oh, my gosh.
But anyway, it was phenomenal. It was one of the greatest days of my wife and I both walked off that float 20 feet off the ground.
Right.
Having kind of a difficult year in 2025. We had the fire in the Palisades and parents passing. And so this was, we're trying to figure out how 26 was going to come.
Yes.
We started off on the parade. We walked another 50 feet off the ground.
Right.
It was so exciting. You see these people are in pouring rain with a man-made tent or shelter over them, and they're just looking at you, waving, smiling. They want nothing other than to give you their love and appreciation.
Yes.
And so we just absorbed it like sponges.
And that'd be, thousands of people from Indiana who are there to watch this. And this is what I think I love about this story the most. You talking about connecting on a human level with these folks.
Yeah.
And how it made you and your wife feel. But your wife is an Ohio State Buckeye. So what happened?
My wife is a hardcore Buckeye.
And then what happened?
So Indiana beat their Buckeyes.
Yes.
And so we're going to watch the game. We want to go home and watch the game. My wife says, I'm not watching. She won't watch. She doesn't want to watch Indiana.
She boycotted.
But she was very supportive of the people while we were there.
Okay, she's supportive of the people,
but my wife,
but not the cause.
But that's why I love my wife because I love that part of her.
But you're supposed to root for the Big Ten.
By the way, she found out you're a Michigan guy.
I know that.
And she said, you can't go back. Yeah. She wanted to know exactly where the office was.
We had the new Michigan head coach, Kyle Whittingham, on the program, and he goes back in the day, obviously, with Utah, back to when Urban Meyer was the coach there, and he left there, as we know, to go to Ohio State. And so they're really tight. And I told him now that he's the Michigan head coach, he is no longer allowed to be friends with him.
That's right.
So at least your wife will understand that.
She will love that you said that.
Fantastic.
Yes. Good luck to him, by the way.
But you know what? Not Urban.
Kyle.
Oh, I thought, but Urban.
I like him a lot.
Heck with him.
No, Urban's all right. Yeah.
Well, there's different definitions of all right.
Yeah.
So we didn't talk about these things, I don't think, the last time you were here, because you've been at this a while. There's a photograph of you from the Love Boat.
Oh yeah.
Boxing Dick Butkus.
Oh yeah. Kicked his ass. Yeah. Yeah.
This is an episode of the Love Boat?
Yes.
Like, what's the plot point here? Where there was a ring?
It's a Love Boat. We don't have a plot point. Are you kidding me? That's so I could have the chocolate buffet as soon as we were done.
What?
Lord knows. I do remember this day that Dick had really bad knees.
Yeah, sure.
Notoriously bad, and had to be very careful of what was going on there. But yeah, we had if you go back through, I can find numerous photos like that of me in situations like no clue what that was, but I probably shouldn't have been in there.
We've got another one from the Love Boat.
Okay, I knew you were going to do this.
Why don't you put that one up?
This one.
Okay, there's this
Bruce
one.
Jenner.
No. This one's a normal. The one that obviously he'd be referring to. That's you with Isaac, right?
Yes.
Look at you in that white dinner coat. So
yeah, thank you. I actually still have that outfit.
What?
That costume. They let me keep the costumes, and now it's covered in mold. I don't know what to do with it. So what would you do? What? So they gave me that. I have that. He has this ace, his name tag there.
Yeah, right.
And
do you still have the name tag?
Yeah. And I want to put it on eBay.
We'll take it.
No, we'll take it.
We'll take it here.
We'll take it.
Guys, you'll take eBay, meaning he wants to sell it.
I want to sell it. I want the cash. What do you want?
Where the cash
I told you, times are tough.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Our bad. But if let's just say you want to just
that would be an honor. How about I put it on loan?
Keep it here.
We can hang it up.
On loan. That's the second person who wants it on loan.
Okay.
Rob Lowe's NFL hat that he got roasted for because he was at an NFC Championship game and nobody's logo but the NFL's logo. He said he still has it. We said we wanted it. He said he would give it to us on loan. So we have to have an on loan portion of the Rich Eisen Show set now.
Okay,
we'll do that.
Let me go through my stuff and see what you might be interested.
Okay, all right.
Report back.
In the meantime, let's talk about this photo. What do we have?
Yeah,
here
that's the one I thought you were going to. Yeah, Tim Rossovich
and Bruce Jenner.
Yeah,
Yeah, grappling.
Yeah, I'm just so thankful I wasn't in the middle of that one.
Right.
Which normally happened on that show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Am I noticing you're not even attempting to hold Hulk Hogan back like Gavin McLeod is doing? Like, that's acting right there.
Yeah, that's good acting.
Don't you think?
And by the way, you want to talk a plot point?
Yes,
no clue.
You don't? You don't remember the plot point?
I'm sure. No.
Okay. We'll just leave that one alone.
Yeah. And I don't think we were really strong on plot points.
Okay.
Once you got outside of.
Is that
all right. So according to IMDb.
Yes, you've got this.
The 3-sentence description of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
Judy thinks kitty book writer Nathan is perfect for her picky cousin Gretchen.
Okay.
Pro wrestler Tom forbids his sister Linda to associate with his opponent, lover boy Bob. Gopher is given a post-hypnotic suggestion that he's the captain.
Okay. So the second one is it.
Yes.
But it makes it actually very interesting. If you reread that one more time.
Yes.
Sure, the whole thing? All three?
Just that second one.
The second one. Just the second
Pro wrestler Tom forbids his sister Linda to associate with his opponent, lover boy Bob.
Interesting.
Who is the other guest stars? Who are the other guest stars on that show? Was that Ann Gillian? Was that who I saw on that screen right there?
No, well? Pat Klaus.
Okay.
Who?
All right.
Yeah, was the cruise director.
Okay, very
after
good.
After Lauren Tooze left.
That's right. Okay, there you go.
And of course, Jillian. So Jill and Gavin.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's funny when it's interesting. Like when I think about how many people I've actually worked with at some point along the way.
Yes, sir.
And I've gotten to the point where I'm not sure I worked with them. I don't really.
Yeah, you must put Kevin Bacon to shame.
No,
by the way.
Kevin.
This whole Kevin Bacon, 5 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
But
you got to have him like the old name that tune. You could name a tune in a shorter amount of notes. I bet we could connect someone to you, 2 people together through Ted McGinley a lot sooner than 5
Well, probably not outside of prison. I don't know about that.
That sounds like a shrinking line right there. That literally sounds like something your character would say.
Maybe.
That's a Derek line if I've ever heard one. Okay. Awesome. And yeah, you did Fantasy Island back in the day too.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yes. So I gave Loretta Lynn.
Okay.
The first kiss that wasn't her husband was from me.
Whoa.
And that was.
How'd that go over?
Well, and I was hitting on her niece, who was Heather Locklear, who I later married on Dynasty.
You're saying there's no connective tissue?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. There's more than I think there is in the world, but it just doesn't feel like it. Yeah.
That may be the greatest line ever said in the history of this program. So you're hitting on her niece, who's Heather Locklear, who you later married.
Most people would.
No, by the way.
And then, but I'm making out with Loretta Lynn.
Yeah, for the first time in her life outside of her marriage.
Yeah, I remember she was a little tentative about that. Wasn't quite sure. Say, I'm not doing tongue. Let's get with the times. It's the Love Boat.
Or that's Fantasy Island is what you said.
Oh, Fantasy Island.
That's right. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, my gosh.
But years later.
Yes, sir.
I met my wife doing a play at the Burt Reynolds Theater in Jupiter, Florida.
Okay. And
Burt had asked my wife and I to come to dinner to his house one night for dinner. And we showed up, and he said, we're just going to have a couple people over. It's like 8 people. This guy called me and said, we'll have like 8 people over. And we went over there. Ricardo Montalban was there with his wife. The greatest single guy, along with Lloyd Bridges, my 2 favorite actors I've ever met on stage. They were so generous and kind and loving and guys you wanted to hang around. They were just so sweet. Anyway, the other people at the dinner, Anne Margaret and her husband.
Yeah.
Johnny Carson and his wife.
Jeez.
And Dom DeLuise and my wife and I. And we're like, what are we doing here? We were not expecting it. I showed up like this, and everyone's very dapper.
Man.
We were.
Ricardo Montalban, every time I see those beer commercials, the most interesting man in the world, I would think he would be that in real life. The rich Corinthian leather, that sort of stuff.
I think that was one of my first, in fact, I think it was probably my first guest spot on a show. And I was, nervous, and Ricardo came up to me, and he could not have been more kind and generous. And I never forgot it, and I told him about it that night. And he was just, I thought, God, you're a great man.
Dude, to be at a dinner party with Dom DeLuise and Burt Reynolds, that is amazing.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So I go to do the play.
Yes.
And Burt, because I'd done a movie with Burt, and so he asked me to come down and do the play. Mm-hmm. So when we show up at West Palm Beach Airport, this white Cadillac pulls up with black windows. Window comes down about 4 inches. He goes, "Get in, kid." It's Burt. I got picked up at the airport by Burt Reynolds. It was, it was insane. Yeah. And then we went back to his theater and watched the show that my wife was starring in.
And that's now the history.
100 years ago.
Dude, stop.
Yeah.
You're the best, Ted McGinley. Thank you for coming on here. And anytime, this show is awesome.
You're the best. Anyone who has best dad ever. Was that given to you by your kids?
It was indeed, and just a proof that they gave it to me directly. They kept the price tag on.
Yeah, that is my proudest moment ever in my life. And so the fact that you have it in front of you
every day
means I said, that's a guy I know I'm going to like.
Brother, right back at you. Again, shrinking, new episodes every single Wednesday on Apple TV. Season 3 premiere last night. Catch up on seasons 1 and 2 if you already haven't. It's an awesome show. Brett Goldstein, Kobe Smulders, Jeff Daniels, and Michael J. Fox this season as well. You and Krista Miller and Harrison Ford, and it's just so great, man.
Thank you.
I wish I could
take
name
zero
every single
credit
person.
for it. I'm merely along for the ride. But
you're awesome in it, and it's
very
just
proud of it.
It is a show that is just dynamite. You will not be disappointed. Thanks for coming on, sir.
Thank you.
Ted McGinley,
Thank you for having me.
back here on the
I'll
Rich
see you
Eisen
tomorrow.
Show. See you tomorrow.
Season 4.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.